Bit of a walk around on the C-130. Just put the wings on. Previous owner to me had put all of this, you know, is that 2 ounces of weight way back out at the tail. But what that I found gives me is a pretty decent balance at those kind of near where those black marks are at with 2 4S 2200s. So that's what I've usually been putting in here. It gives me also a little bit better of a flight time than just a single. I did have to put in some longer straps and where the power cable went. There it is. And I do have to use a doubler here, which is not in there. I just stole it for something else. I will have to check my bag.
High rates, disarmed, gear up. Zero volts.
So, forgot my adapter, so I'll get short flights and more of them.
Gear down.
Just cycle the gear, make sure it's happy.
What makes this one? Is it FMS or?
This is an Avios.
Avios. All right, yeah.
C-130. Now discontinued, of course.
Gear down.
Oh wow. That front panel's cool.
Yeah.
It flips back.
It's got the slide back, got there. It's got a set of landing lights in the wheel wells.
Yeah, that's cool.
And out on the wings, got marker lights on the tail. I think there was, and yeah, there's one on the back too. So it's got 2 forward white, 1 rear, and then the red and the green. And then on landing, you get 2 extra whites. And a whole lot of extra space in here. Should probably put both Velcro straps on just for the heck of it. Rates, high, middle,
low rates,
low,
middle rates, high rates.
And then flaps are on a slider, quad split flaps. Same rates here.
Middle rates, low rates, middle rates, high rates. Middle rates, low rates, high rates.
And back bay door on a slider as well. Set to full down, just touches the ground.
Disarmed.
Oh, there's a top light. I forget when that one comes on. Maybe it is on. Maybe it's only good for dusk.
Yeah, a lot of the lights it's hard to see it.
So currently in high rates, no flaps, and taking off.
volts. 15 volts.
A little bit of wind buffeting. Big tail wants it to turn pretty good. No stabilization on this receiver. It's a Radiomaster R168.
Alright. That's a 6-channel then, right?
Yeah, 6-channel, so that's how I can get the flaps, gear. Actually, it's an 8-channel. So I have flaps, gear, and cargo bay.
15
Oh,
volts.
that's right.
And the transmitter yelling at me because it also has voltage telemetry.
Battery?
Yeah.
15 volts.
Which, running 4 motors off of a single 4S 2200.
Probably a good thing to have, yeah.
Yeah, it's yelling at me a bit, but
15 volts. Gear down.
gear back down because it takes a while, and shoot some touch and goes. Maybe, or at least a low pass.
.9 volts.
High climb for the tree. You can see the picky.
My extra at that middle tree over there.
Oh geez.
15
That
volts.
was a pucker moment. It was way too close.
.9 volts.
Okay, sun's still low enough I can loop this way. Or still not high enough, I mean.
Volts. 2 minutes. 15 volts.
Since I normally fly this on 2 batteries, that was my 2-minute. I have a 4-minute timer, so I'm just going to bring this in. Bit gusty up there.
Yeah.
But what do you expect for late October in Wisconsin?
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Disarmed.
And now, since that was half my timer, I will just pop it to the other battery and run the other half of my timer. No reverse on this one. Yeah, a bit more of a crosswind.
Not that you'd even need it, but does it have thrust differential on it?
No, the rudder is ginormous.
Yeah.
15 volts. Gear up.
It does have counter-rotating props, though.
Oh, yeah. Alright. So they're spinning in toward the plane then, or?
Yeah, top in.
Yeah, yeah.
And I forgot to cycle the gear when I swapped batteries, so I told it to be up and they're down. So now I have to cycle them a couple times until it behaves properly.
Gear up.
Not that having them down
It doesn't seem to bother it a whole lot.
does much. I mean, the gear doors
Yeah.
catch some, but Not much. Let's do a pass with the back door down.
1 minute.
How does that act as a brake and all, or no?
No, it's all within the fuselage path. Yeah.
15.
I haven't tried dropping anything out of it yet. I was thinking about it, but then it was a little too windy today, and I'm like, I don't want to run after parachuters.
Yeah, no.
Although there's some little, I have these Nerf rockets that make nice little bombs that could have.
I bought some
14.9 volts.
Like
30 seconds.
the guy's probably 4 or 5 inches tall.
14.9 volts.
The same ones that what's his name was dropping. It's got kind of a mesh. And
Yeah, I bought a dozen of those as well.
I bought a, I don't know what it's called. It was about
15 volts.
Bushmeal.
Bushmeal.
10,
Before I had a chance, I
9,
had
8,
one of the props, or
Gear
both of the
down,
props
7,
beside me when I was doing
6,
the stall test. And
5,
that doesn't.
4, 3,
I didn't realize
2,
what it was until after I was done. But I
1.
never flipped the switch, so I don't know why.
timer 1 up.
So my parachute blade went away.
15.5 volts.
Yeah. Probably still has some left in it, but
I have that on my timber, night timber X. It does it calls out the telemetry for the voltage. And it's really deceiving because when I'm doing a trick or something, I can just
15 volts.
Landing.
15 volts. 15 volts. 15 volts. Fifteen volts. 15 volts. 15 volts. 15 volts.
half throttle, dropping in flaps, bring it down to idle.
13.9 volts. 13.9 volts.
Flaps back up. Back to cruising at about half. We'll record
15 volts.
coordinated turn this
15
time.
volts. 15
Drop the
volts.
flaps down. Slowly bring it back.
14.9 volts. 14 volts. 14 volts.
Flaps back up. Back to half. Rudder turn. mostly. Get that little flatter in there like that.
15 volts, 3 minutes.
Flaps down. That third throttle.
Volts, 14 volts.
Flaps up. Full throttle out. There's half throttle cruising. Bring it around for a shorter one this time. Boom. Flaps down. Third throttle.
Volts, 13.9
Flaps
volts.
away. Short field turn. Flaps down. Third throttle. Power up to half on the turn. Back it down. And
13.9 volts.
keeping the flaps down. Just up and around. Turn it to half throttle. Slow it down. Bring it down.
13.9 volts.
Up. Drop the idle. Slow it down. Still flaps are still down. That's probably good enough for that. Half the battery. Got the batteries out and speed again. Since I don't have my 2-to-1 adapter,
2 minutes.
it's a scalp for something else.
Disarmed. 13.6 volts. Telemetry lost. 12.2 volts. 12.2 volts. Telemetry recovered. 15 volts. Armed. 15 volts. Volts.
Do a right final this time. Flaps up. I don't think I put a good battery in there, so we'll just call that one good.
Disarmed.
GoPro stop. That's better. In my battery swap, I unplugged and replugged the same battery in. So let's try that again now with the actual battery with some power left in it.
Armed.
That's better. That sounds a little better. Do some more short field stuff. So flaps down.
15 volts.
Flaps back up. glide it in from there. Oh, little power. And
15 volts.
that was a little sketchy. I don't like how it's keep dropping that wing. I'm just gonna probably land it and call it a night. It's getting dark, don't need to push my luck too much farther.
One minute. Disarmed.
That seemed to be okay.